Hello, my dear friends. How are you? Fine? Okay? So we are going to study a very important word in English. Very important word in English. You know, a small word, and that is T-H-E, the. But you remember, this small word has three pronunciations. Three ways you can pronounce that. You know which are the way? You remember our script, phonetic script, our pronunciation class? Yes. Then you know, one way is this. The, you can pronounce it. Second pronunciation is the. And the third pronunciation is the. That's it. So three ways you can pronounce the, and the symbol. The. Understand? Now let's see, where will you use these three pronunciations? Suppose you have got A-R-M, and you are using this here before that. T-H-E. Spelling is T-H-E. Then what will you do? You will say the arm. The arm. You will say like this. The pronunciation is the arm. See? Why? Because this word begins with a vowel. You understand? So if a word begins with a vowel, just before that you are using T-H-E, then you have to pronounce it as a the arm. Understand? Another example, you have got see that. So how will you pronounce it? The apple. The apple. The apple. Understand? The apple. So, and suppose where will we use this? If the word begins with a consonant sound. See this. The cat. The pronunciation will be the cat. See that? The cat. The man. The man. So you say the man. Did you get it? That's it. So these two pronunciations, the and the. Now okay. Suppose the word begins with a consonant or a vowel sound, then you pronounce it T-H-E as the. The army, the arm, the idiot, the English language, the English language. Understand? The ass. See that? The ass. The what? The umbrella. The umbrella. Not the umbrella. The umbrella. Did you get that? The umbrella. Yes. All the other places you can use the. That is the man, the boy, the girl, like that. Is that clear? Yes. So two pronunciations now is clear. Now what about the third one? The third one is unstressed positions. Unstressed. See, for example, we say the boy and the girl. The boy and the girl. See that? You don't say but the boy. The boy. Yes. You say like this. The boy and and the girl. So that will be the pronunciation. This will be the boy and the girl. See, you are not stressing that. No? You are saying the boy and the girl. See, the hill and the valley. The hill and the valley. See that? The man and the woman. The man and the woman. The mountain and the river. The mountain and the river. We don't say the mountain and the river. There is the mountain and the river. The river and the valley. The fan and the bulb. See the fan and the bulb. You understand? So 3 pronunciations. This is if the word begins with a vowel sound. And second one, if the word begins with a consonant sound and the stressed position. And this one, that is the last one, in unstressed positions. Unstressed positions. Clear? Is that clear to you? Okay. Now the next question is, where will we use the? We can use the with all nouns, singular or plural, abstract, countable and uncountable. Any noun, not with the proper nouns. All common nouns we can use. We use the all common nouns, but never with the proper nouns. We should never say the Mahatma Gandhi or the Nehruji or the Indira Gandhi. Never, never, never. So this is one point that you should see right from the beginning. One, no use with proper nouns. Proper nouns. No use. Never use with the proper nouns. Is that clear? That's very clear. Okay. Now the second point is, in this world there are many nouns, names of substances, like water, flower, F-L-O-U-R, flower. See, how many substances are there? Water, okay? Yeah, water, then flower. What else? Flower, F-L-O-W-E-R, gold, silver, iron, milk, cheese, yes, butter. See? Then what else? Stone, isn't it? Stone or stones. Common nouns: boy, boys, girl, girls. See that? Right. So these are all these are common nouns. Some of them are countable, some of them are uncountable. But when can you use the with them? When you say specifically, when you say specifically about a noun, when you say about a particular thing, you should use the specific it should be. Example. Otherwise, no. If you say water is clear. Water is clear. It's okay. See, example will tell you. Water is clear or clean, let's say. Water is clean. Now the water is clean. That is a general statement. Water is clean. This water, that water, this sweet. Some water is clean, that's all. But if you say like water in the pool. See that? Let us make it more specific, okay? Okay? No problem? Yes. Water in this pool is clean. So what is happening here? Here they are saying water is clean. It's a general statement. Water is clean. Or water is cold. Or water is hot. Or water is ice cold. Or water is very hot. Or say water is dirty. All these are general statements. You don't know which water. But the moment you say the water, the here, then means this particular water, where in this pool is clean. Did you get that idea? The water in this pool is clean. That's the thing. That means you are speaking about a specific water. Or you are speaking about a particular water. Understand? So, this is the general rule. Two things I told you now. One, never use the with proper nouns. Is that clear? You should never say the Indira Gandhi. You should never say the Narendra Modi. You should never say the Ramnath Kovind. You should never say the Donald Trump. You should not say. Is that clear? Okay. Now what is the next point? Covering the entire English language. Applicable to all the other words, means proper, not proper nouns, words. You can use the, or you need not use the. You can use, you may not, you should not use, so to say. Use or no use. When a noun, a common noun, can be countable, uncountable, singular, plural, anything. You can use the when you specify that. Should not use the when used in general sense. Example, I told you this. This is a very clear example. Water is clean. But when you say the one in this pool, water here, specific water, we say the water in this pool is clear. See that? Now look at all this. Flower, F-L-A-U-R. Flower is white. You know, flower, wheat flour. Isn't it? Flower is white. Or you say flower is very soft. Yes. General statement. When you say the flower from this mill is not white or not pure, you can say. Flower is white or whatever you can say. But the moment you say a particular mill, the flour that you get from a particular mill, then you have to say the flour from that mill is not white. And something else has been added there. That in that sense. Flower. Flowers are beautiful. Flower or flowers are beautiful. The flowers in this garden are all red. See that? The flowers in this garden. Specific. Gold. Gold is precious. See? Oh, the gold is yellow. The color of gold is silver. But he said, the gold from Mysore, Karnataka, Karnataka is more precious or more valuable. Quality 916, 22 carat. Yes, you understand? Yes. Silver. Silver is useful. The silver from this shop is useless because it becomes black in 2 weeks' time. Maybe. Iron. Iron is very strong metal. Okay. But the iron bought from this shop is soft because treated again and again. Milk. Milk is healthy. The milk got from that place is unhealthy, maybe adulterated. Cheese. Cheese, good for health. But you say the cheese bought from that shop is yellow. Butter. Butter is tasty. But you say the butter taken from that pot or that vessel is not tasty. Examples. Stones. Stones are good looking, nice. There are some nice stones. Yes. The stones in the valley, in this valley, are very rough. Yes. Boy is laughing. Any boy. See that? The boy sitting in the corner is laughing, not the other boys. The boy. Separating, no? That's the thing. There's a process of separation. See, then you have to say that. Particular use, specific use. When you particularize or specifically say something, then what are you doing? You are separating it. Isn't it? You are making a separation there. You say this is not that, and that is not this. That is the meaning. This is not that. And you say, water is cold, but the water in this glass is hot. So you are separating this glass of water from all the other water. So there is a separation. Girls are beautiful. The girl in standard 4 is more beautiful. So you are separating, you are taking it out. Yes. Girls, then like this. Men, anything. I met a man in the market. The man was very helpful. See, that particular man was very helpful. Do you understand? So when common nouns, singular or plural, see that? When you separate them from the others, see when you say, so let's say water. Let's say here is water. Water. Okay. Water is cold. Water is cold. But then you have got this glass. This glass of water. And we say, the water in this glass is hot. Water is cold here. Yeah. But the water is separating that and putting that in a glass. Understand? So this is a very important point. It depends on your meaning. So that is the second point to remember about. Remember about what? Remember about the use of definite article the. It's the second point. So first point is, we have seen, first is a no, isn't it? Second is yes. What is the no? No is never, never, never use the with proper nouns. What is the second one? Yes. You can use, provided you are separating. You are seeing it some specific. You are seeing it as a something different from the others. Understand? A singular or plural you can use. Then, related to this idea, is connected to this idea, we can say, what can we say? That, see, look at this. I saw a man. The man was helpful. Look at this. So in this case what happens is, two sentences, same noun, but in the first sentence, I saw a man. You know, I saw a man. I saw a boy. I saw a girl. I saw a woman. See? I saw a sheep. I saw a merchant. I saw a pencil, yes. But when you see the second sentence, the same word comes. Then immediately you are using the. Why? The point is the same. We are particularizing that man. We are separating that man from all the other people. Then what do? You use the. See that? This is known as the rule of second use. Second use. Connected with the first one, but you can call it the rule of second use. Second use. Second time you are using a noun, you must use the. Why? Because it is already particular. Once there was a king. The king was very kind. Once there was a king. It can be any king. But the king, that particular king, you are separating that king from all the other kings. Then you have to say the king. Understand? Once I had a choir singing. The choir. Next sentence, when you begin. The choir. See that? Once I met a monkey. The monkey was very loving. So the rule of second use, this is. Second time, when you are using a sentence, a noun, a common, singular or plural. See that? When you say, there were some boys. The boys were very helpful. There were some boys. The boys were very helpful. Understand? There was a man. The man was very kind. See that? There was a man. Or there was a teacher. The teacher was very loving. The teacher was very loving. So second time, first you use general sense. Then immediately what you do, you are specifying that. So when you are specifying, you have to use the. Understand? Yes. So this is the rule of second use we can say. What is the first one? No. With the what? Proper nouns. Proper nouns. What is the second one? Second rule is, this is the third one we can say. Second one is, remember, specific use. Specific use. Third is second use. In fact, that is also in a way, but we must say, particularizing, specific. Understand? The third is, you can say, Well, it's very simple, fourth one. You know musical instruments? Say, names of some musical instruments. Guitar, yes, violin, harmonium, yes, tabla, and what else? What else you know? You know what else? Guitar, you know, yes, harmonium, you know, yes, flute, yes. So listen, Sri Krishna, Lord Krishna uses flute, you know, yes. Flute. Then what? Mouth organ. Lots of them, isn't it? So remember, whenever you use the name of a musical instrument, you should use the guitar, the violin, the harmonium, the tabla, the keyboard, you know, yes. So this is fourth point, you know. Musical instruments. With musical instruments, you must use the. See that? Because we are separating one from the other. That's it. In the general sense, it is the same. The guitar, the flute, what's the next? The harmonium. Yes. He's an expert in keyboard. The keyboard. Don't say, get my keyboard. My keyboard, you can say. Get keyboard, you can say. You can say, get the keyboard. Get the keyboard. See that is. Understand? Very simple. It's very simple. And the fifth one for today is use the with ordinals. You know, ordinals means the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. That is ordinals. First, see that? First, second, third, these are ordinals. So we have to say the first, the second, the third. What are we specifically saying? See? The third man I met. The third man I met. The fourth woman I saw was dancing in the street. See, the first boy is or was very nice. The first boy, the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, like that. These are ordinals. Listen, the first thing I did. Don't say first thing I did. When I get up, the first thing I do is wash my face. The second thing, brush my teeth. The third thing, shave. So, the fourth thing, take a bath. The fifth thing, meditation. So, the sixth thing, drink 2 glasses of water. The seventh thing, go for a walk. The eighth thing, come back after the walk. The ninth thing, eat my breakfast. The 10th thing, get ready. The 11th thing, start my journey to school. Like that. Don't say, first I get up, second I wash my, third I pray, fourth I meditate. No. The first, what I do the first. Understand? That is ordinance. That is also very simple, you can do. See? Then the sixth is, names of rivers, names of mountains, names of deserts, geographical features, special geographical features. Name oceans, sea, sea. So you have to use the Pacific Ocean, the Mediterranean Sea, the Indian Ocean. Understand? The South Sea, the South China Sea, the South China Sea. Desert, the Sahara. The Sahara, you should say. That is desert. Mountains, the Himalayas, the Pyrenees, the Alps, ALPS, the Alps, the Pyrenees, PYRNWS, the Pyrenees. So what do you do? Sixth is ocean, oceans, rivers, rivers, deserts, deserts. Then oceans, rivers versus canals, canals, Gulf, Gulf. So you can say the Suez Canal. Don't say Suez Canal. The Suez Canal. Yeah, you are particularizing that. So the Suez Canal. The Persian Gulf. The Persian Gulf. The Mediterranean Sea. Yeah, sea also. Sea. The Ganges. Ganga. The Ganges. The Brahmaputra. The Kaveri. Understand? The Kaveri. Then desert, the Sahara. Oceans, the Indian Ocean. The Pacific Ocean, the Pacific Ocean. Gulf, sea, canals, deserts. We use the. Understand? And the last for today's 7 is, suppose there is only one of its kind in this world. For example, Pope. There's only one Pope. Then we will say only one of its kind. One of its kind. Only one of its kind. Then what will you do? You will use the. So that's very important. You have to particularize that. The Pope, we say. The Pope. Because there is only one Pope. Isn't it? What is the name of the present Pope? Pope Francis. Isn't it? So then there is a problem. When you use the name of the person after the word Pope, don't use the, because already you have particularized that. Don't say the Pope Francis. You can say, either you can say the Pope, or you can say Pope Francis. Don't say the. Because see, the idea of using the is making things specific. When you have given the name Pope Francis, you have already made it specific. You have already separated it from all the other dignitaries in this world. So there is no need of saying the Pope Francis, and that is not correct also. You have to say the Pope. There is only one Bible, so the Bible. There is only one Ramayana, so the Ramayana. There is only one Mahabharata, so the Mahabharata. There is only one Veda, so the Vedas. There is only one Bhagavad Gita, so the Bhagavad Gita. Look at that. So when you find, again if you look up, there is only one sun, so the sun. There is only one moon, so the moon. Do you understand? If there is only one of its kind existing in this world, have you seen any other sun? No. So this is the sun, the moon. You get that? The moon. Then what will you say? The Pope. See that? Then what else you will find? Only one. These great books, the Odyssey, the Iliad, look at that, the Vedas, the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, because we have only one of its kind. You should use the Vidya. Understand? So today I think this is enough. Very important. These points are very, very important. To become a master in the use of definite article the, it is a great thing, not a small thing, because many people make mistakes in the use of these articles, especially definite article. If you remember this point, that is, if you find anything particular or specific, then you use the. That's the general thing, general principle that you can hold. That's a general rule. Why are you not using with proper nouns? Because it is already particular. If I say Ashok PK, there is no other Ashok PK, so why should you separate him? No need of separating him. Understand? Therefore, don't use. There's no point in using. Or when you say Asha Savior, there is no other Asha Savior anywhere. See? Therefore, you have separated already, specified. And therefore, you need not use the other. It is with the common nouns, countable, uncountable. Understand? They can be abstract or they can be concrete. See that? What is an abstract noun? So, truth is an abstract noun. Truth. Isn't it? So, I should say for the time being you understand it like this. Okay? Then you can say, already I have told you this. First, this discussion on the begins with the no. Understand that? So then you say, the no with proper nouns. Perfect. No question of using it with proper nouns. Then, anywhere you see specific, any special, then use the. When you use the same noun again, that is second time, use the. Third time also, fourth time also, we can say. Once there was a king. The king was very kind. The king came to us one day and told us his story. The king, like that. You can go. So that only once general, then specific. Then we saw musical instrument, very simple. Ordinals, the first, the second, the third. Oceans, rivers. Because you have to specify that, no? You have to say, when you say there are many oceans, then you will say the Indian Ocean. So there is the Pacific Ocean. So you have to separate them. Natural. Deserts also, there may be many deserts, small deserts, big deserts. So the Sahara. Gulf also. So the Persian Gulf, the Mediterranean Sea. And the last for today is, where if there is only one of its kind, like the sun, the moon, the Bible, the Iliad, the Odyssey, then that is very clear. No problem. I don't think it should create any problem for you. It's very simple. So try to use with as many nouns as possible. Use also indefinite article. We have already seen indefinite articles. Earlier we saw that. No? Yes. Now you see, first you can see where the indefinite means what? General, not specific. There was a man, there was a boy, who? We don't know. But when we say the boy in the class, specific. The girl standing outside, specific. Understand? The girls gone for a tour. It is specific. That is a particular group. Understand? So the golden rule in the use of the definite article the is, whenever you feel that something is special, something is separated from the rest, something is particular, something is specific, use the. Is that clear to you? Fine? No doubt? Okay. If you have any doubt, you come with your doubts tomorrow. In the meanwhile, try to see the difference by writing down examples. Also remember, keep the pronunciation part clear. If the word begins with the vowel sound, then it is the. If consonant, the. If in unstressed position, I have already told you, the man and the woman, the man and the woman, the boy and the girl, the mountain and the valley. Then you can use the unstressed form of this small word called the definite article. Okay? Is that clear to you?